And that's what's scary.
When I have to tell my daughters, I have to give them pepper spray to carry around. When I tell them, when you go into the parking lot, make sure you look around you because people are waiting by your car to grab you and either kidnap you, human trafficking.
Yep.
That's real human trafficking.
100%.
When they throw you in the car and drive you away in your car. And that's happening in affluent neighborhoods in California, where I live. It's happening.
It's what's crazy about this? I think this is one of the reasons why they've been so determined to detriment the contribution of masculinity to society. Because maybe I'm paranoid, maybe I'm crazy. But I think true masculinity, I see danger everywhere. If I walk from my car to the restaurant, my heart beats a little bit. Like if I get out of my car,
I'm the same way. I could totally relate to
I've got guards with guns. I've got security with me. I can't carry a weapon. I'm on bail, but I have 3 men with guns, and I still get out of the car. And I'm
the same way.
That's how I am. If you have that healthy degree of fear and protectivism inside of a society, inside of the societal mechanism for making laws, you're going to be a lot more careful about opening a border, a lot more careful about letting someone off and not giving them a cheap bail when they've done X amount of violent crime. You're going to be the kind of person who's like, no, safety first, we're going to protect this. But when you add in all this subjectivism and this garbage and this feminism and this racial, it's not his fault, or it's not her fault, or it's not this, they didn't do it, it's this, it's that, human rights, bunch of garbage, you're removing the masculine capability to just protect what it cares about. I think one of the largest smear campaigns against me is I get called hateful all the time. The BBC hate me. They're the propaganda arm of the British government, and the British members of parliament stand around in parliament. It's the only time I watch those clowns. And they sit around talking about me. Andrew Tate's the worst thing that ever happened to this country. Not the stabbing, not the drugs, not the open borders. No, Andrew Tate said go to the gym. He's worth a 2-hour conversation. Only time I've watched them clowns in a long time. So the BBC is after me, right? And they say, Andrew, there's hateful ideologies. There's no such thing as a hateful ideology if you love someone. You're not hateful if you say, I love America and I don't want those people to come here. You hate immigrants. No, I love America. There's no light without dark. There's no equal and opposite forces. If you love anything on the planet, you'll be called hateful against something else. The only people who aren't hateful are people who don't love anything and don't stand up for anything. The people who are just empty vessels waiting for the slave mine programming to convince them to be mad at us. If you love anything, you're a hateful person against something else. They'll call you hateful because they'll weaponize it and they'll try and take away the love aspect. I don't hate anybody or anything. I think it was with Piers when I said that my girlfriend doesn't work. It's like, why don't you want her to work? I said, she can work if she wants, but she doesn't have to. Why? Because I'm rich. You're a misogynist. How does it make me a misogynist? I'm a misogynist. She's in Chanel and get a facial. I love her and I take care of her, but that's it. No, I hate women now. This is how they spin the narrative. It's insane.